Good morning Year 6. Unfortunately I cannot do today's lesson live. Therefore I've put together the Active Inspire whiteboard just to talk you through what I'd like you to do. So the click and the save sticky knowledge, you can just have a practice of these key skills on a whiteboard and then either get a parent or carer to check your answers or use a calculator. I am trusting you to practice the method because this will be in the quiz on Thursday. So, the first sticky knowledge we've got is dividing a decimal number by a whole number. So if you look, follow my mouse, we've got 4.48 divided by 4. So you lay it out like you would with a whole number. You've got your bus stop, you've got your 4.48 in the middle of the bus, and you've got the 4 on the outside. And you go, how many 4s are in 4? There is 1. Make sure you put your decimal point in. How many 4s are in 4? 1. And how many 4s are in 8? 2. It was a nice simple sum because there's nothing to regroup. And the answer was 4.48. So that's for click. Okay, the first safe sticky knowledge that we've got is finding percentages of a whole number. So I've put an example on the board and then I would like you to have a go at the next two. The first example is 23% of 300 and you need to follow these two steps. The first step I would like you to do is to find 1% of the number. So if you know 1% of a number, you can then find any other percentage. So 300 is the 100%, so to find 1%, you divide by 100, which would be 3, and that is 1% of 300. However, we need 23%, so my 1%, I need to multiply by 23, so the sum is 3 times 23, and the answer is 69. So just to recap, when you try your examples, so for 400, your first step would be to divide 400 by 100, and your first step for 500 will be to divide 500 by 100. Good luck with those. Okay, next safe sticky knowledge. This is something we missed last year because of coronavirus, and I just want to talk you through it. So when you've got a triangle with angles, you may be thinking you need to measure it with a protractor. This isn't the case. You have all the information that you need. The angles of a triangle total 180 degrees. Okay? So within that triangle, you've got 26, add 26 for the two angles you've got, which is 52. And then what I want you to calculate is the missing angle, which would be 180 subtract 52. Okay, on to the maths lesson now. So we'll start with our problem. So body mass index tells if a person is overweight. And to calculate your body mass index, you need to know your height firstly. So we've got 3 different heights here. We've got 1 metre and 2 centimetres, 120 centimetres, 1 metre and 6 centimetres, and 160 centimetres. And we need to convert all of the heights into metres. So 1 metre is the same as 100 centimetres. So for the first one, we've got 1 metre and 2 centimetres here. That is the same as 102 centimetres. And to convert centimetres into metres, you simply divide the number by 100. So the first one is 1.02, and it's not centimetres. Well spotted, Mr. Woolius. It is metres. So that's the first one. The second one is 120 centimetres. So again, you divide by 100 and you're left with 1.2 metres. The next part of Let's Learn. So we've got here 1 metre and 6 centimetres, and then let's look at the steps we've taken. So 100 centimetres is 1 metre. Okay. One centimetre is 0.01 metres. 6 centimetres is 0.06 metres. And 1 metre and 6 centimetres is 1 metre 106. And a simple way of calculating that is 106 centimetres divided by 100 is 1.06. And for 160 centimetres, you divide by 100 again for 1.6 metres. So the tasks you need to now do, you need to complete the guided practice. So I would like all of the answers to be put in your books underneath the worksheet. So please don't write on the worksheet, write out the question numbers and write your answers. And I will be posting the answers on Dojos at 10:30 after the lesson. Once you've completed your guided practice and you've either had a check of it yourself or if someone's available to check it for you, get them to check it, you're going to go onto your worksheet. So your worksheet is worksheet 2 of Maths No Problem. And for question 1, you are converting centimetres into metres. So you will be dividing by 100. For question 2, you have got metres to centimetres, which is multiplying each number by 100. And then for the rest of them, you have to just fill in the blanks as it is asking. And the last one, if you have a tape measure and have somebody to help you, I would like you to measure yourself and work out your height in metres or in centimetres. Okay? So good luck with that, guys. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to try and answer them on Dojos after the lesson. I will see you all again on Wednesday for a live Maths No Problem lesson.